Hello people, Mr. D here, and this is the tutorial on how to get the skeleton key in Skyrim. It is a Thieves Guild quest and it's the second from last one, the 11th of 12 missions, and you will need to do the other 10 coincidentally to get to it. So far you've seen me leave the Nocturnal Cave and get to Erkenthan, whatever it's called. If you can't fast travel there, then fast travel to the nearest place to there, climb the mountain and descend from there. You'll have some bandits to deal with and then you can just follow the path I took to get there. I decided to just run through everyone here because I knew I couldn't take them, and it's actually pretty much quicker just to run through that gate here, which I've just ran through as it's opened already. Then you can just follow these steps here, following your little target, pull the lever and this activates the lift. You then can meet up with Carlisle and Branolf, if that's how you say his name, can't remember again. Follow this path all the way around here, and you now got some more goblin creature thingies to deal with, far more sulkers. Yeah, get back motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Once you get down here, you want to jump up onto this right bit, as there's a really spinny fast thing that will kill you instantly if you get hit by it. Take out a couple more Falmer Dwarven Sphere. As you can see, I'm pretty useless. Kind of like, teammates, you got this? Yeah, cool. I've got your back if you need me. Now, once you've taken out everybody down here, as you can see, these Falmer Skulkers are quite hard. You need to pull 2 levers, which are up the top of the stairs and left and right. As you can see, it took me quite a while to actually figure that out. But once I mess around, I get my act together, realise I've got to get back up to the top. Once you do it, you've got to do them actually both pretty quickly, so as soon as you pull one, leg it over to the other. It's best to do the right one first, as the left one's closer to the door. So activate it and then you can drop straight down and all 3 of you can run through. Now in here, this is pretty simple really, once you've killed everybody, which does take a long time unfortunately. They're quite hard and I died several times trying to do this. Once you've done it, you can pretty much just run straight forward and go up a little kind of archway that I'm going up just now, and this will lead you onto the next room. Unfortunately my teammates took a while to get up. I really wanted to run off, so I decided to pay them back by shooting some arrows at them later. Now this bit isn't too hard. Again, this is pretty much just following a path, deciding the right way to go. This is where my flatmate told me if I shot them they would crack open, and I didn't know they'd do that. Yeah. So now it's pretty much following the path again. Open another door and you've got that big mechanical centurion down there, which I think if you go in front of him will actually attack you. You're told here you can either sneak round or attack everyone. I couldn't be bothered with sneaking round, decided to attack the centurion, and the little Falmers even took him out for us, so I thought it was actually going to be a lot harder than that considering I was an expert, but evidently it wasn't, and my arrows were pretty shitty there. I'm pretty much helping out, trying to let my teammates do most of the work. They seem to get this. Once you've done that, you can run up the stairs, which I've ran up now, and follow this path, which will lead you down here and bring you to some spiders. They're fairly easy to kill. So yeah, take the spiders out. Doesn't take too long at all. Okay, now that you've taken the spiders out, you can move on to the next room. This one isn't too bad. Follow down here, kill a couple more Falmer down here. As you can see, I'm a really helpful teammate. Just letting my teammates bear the brunt of the Falmer's attacks there, but doesn't bother me. That's one of the spinny things I was talking about earlier. Stay well clear of that. Also a pretty good place to save, which is another good point. Save quite often in this, as it really helps you out. I've actually changed it in the main settings menu so that every time you press B every 5 minutes it automatically saves for you, which has helped me out a lot of times. These next few rooms can get quite tricky. There's a lot of really strong farmer in really weird places, as you're about to find out. As for attacks, if you've already picked up Children from one of the early Thieves Guild quests, that's really good. The Nightblade's also really good. I like using a lot of the dragon shouts on everything. I find them they really come in handy, especially the ice form. That gives you time to heal. Find frozen attacks generally work really well because they tend to slow down the opponents, and obviously sparks work really well on mages to drain their magicka or whatever it's called. This bit quite annoyed me. I couldn't actually kill this guy. I couldn't actually get in a tent. I don't know if any of you guys will be able to do, but apparently, what's his name here? Brian Off. He could get straight in there, no problem. He's probably taller than me, and we've got a little Missy over there shooting arrows, working quite nicely. This next bit posed quite a challenge for me. There's quite a few more Falmer in here, which are really hard to kill, I find. Kind of trying to let my teammates do it, but they seem to be doing jack shit really, and I have to admit they just generally get in my way. So yeah, not really that good. Also, it's quite a good idea to keep a lot of cure diseases around for you, especially for this mission coming up, as there's a lot of opportunities to get poisoned, which I'm going to try and stay clear of, obviously. Now, as you're running over here, you really want to avoid these little spider thingies, as soon as you get poisoned by these, it was the death of me every time. As you can see, I was a bit of a pussy, ran away and hid, waited for my teammates to clear most of the foes out, giving a bit of help with ice form. And this is the only real time I actually went to attack Charus, if that's how you say it. Probably another word for I can't pronounce anything right in Skyrim, but really I can't emphasise enough to stay well away from them. After you've fought your way through here, I think this is now the last part where the guy's actually picking a couple of stones out of a big Nordic statue. Carlia doesn't think he's seen you, but of course he does. During this, he actually cast a spell on Brynolf to attack Carlia, so they can't help you out. So it's just you stick Mercier Frey, if again that's how you pronounce his name. You can say whatever you want to him, but we all know how it's going to end up. You're going to end up in a fight, so I just did it as quickly as possible so that I could actually start fighting with this prick. Now, he can turn invisible, so he's quite hard to kill. If you're going along, you can pick up some scrolls of detect life, which can help you find him. Or if you've got the Nightblade, you can use that, and he leaves a trail when he's going down. It's also a good idea to use flame attacks and frozen attacks on him, so when he turns invisible, you can still see him. I like to run around with a sword and a healing spell. That tends to work out pretty well for me. But as you're going to find out in a couple of minutes or so, or in a couple of seconds more accurately, the best tactic for me is actually just to use Unrelenting Force on my foes. I get him down to about half health, and I run back up to the top so he'll chase me, and just blow his ass off there, and it works out pretty well for me as he dies straight away, as you're about to see. So yeah, like I said, I now decided I should use Unrelented Force on him, run back up here, wait for the prick to come out, and shoot him all the way off, and that actually kills him straight away, just like that. I'm sure if you didn't use that, it would have taken a lot longer, and I was a bit disappointed considering I was on expert, as a lot of other people have taken a lot longer to kill, but oh well. Now there's a skeleton key, as you all have been waiting for. It is just literally an unbreakable lockpick and is very useful for upgrading your lockpicking skills. You've also got to take the right and left eye of Falmers off him. I think they're used for other quests, and take everything else off him as it sells for a lot. Now the next part is quite confusing. What you've got to actually do is let the cave you're in fill with water, and what happens is some rocks dislodge from the top, revealing a tunnel that you can escape down. So don't actually panic looking away for a way out of there. Just let the water rise, as I'm about to show you, and wait until the rocks dislodge. Try and stay clear of them, because they can fall on you and hurt you as well, which dying right now wouldn't be a good thing, so I saved it here, I think, so I'd advise that for everybody as well. So, like I said, just wait for the water to rise. Actually, I decided to save it there apparently and show everyone a bit more of the skeleton key. It does take its time, and if you don't keep pressing up, you will go underwater, as you can see. But eventually, you manage to work your way all the way up to the top, and with these rocks here just above the statue's head, which dislodge in a second or two. Like I said, try and stay clear of them, as they will hurt you, as they did me. I stayed over to the left. Eventually the water rises enough for you to move up, and you can just run straight through this cave here. After loading the screen, you can talk to Carlia again, who tells you that she won't go back to wherever she's got to go to return the skeleton key, as she's too scared of the nocturnal woman, whatever the fuck her name is, and so you've got to do it instead. Now this actually leads on to the next quest, which I won't be posting a tutorial for a while, as I want to keep using the skeleton key, as I'm sure many of you will, as it is quite invaluable. Anyway, that's about it. Have fun, guys. Good luck. If you've got any questions, feel free to post it, and I'll see you all later.